But unfortunately, if you drive a car, then I'm afraid I've got some very bad news for you. You see, somewhere, quite a famous city, shall we say, has saw Sadiq Khan's taken congestion charge and presumably thought, that looks like a good idea, so we can get loads of money. And who knows, perhaps a bit might disappear as well. But just where is that? Well, apparently, Oxford, they reckon, is about to shake things up for drivers with a new daily charge coming in just a few days. And starting October the 29th, if you want to cruise around certain parts of the city, not all of it, but certain parts, then unfortunately you will have to cough up £5. They do reckon, and I personally think this is either very sneaky or the start of a slippery slope, shall we say, that this charge is just temporary. The thing is, though, how often do we see things as just temporary and then suddenly councils or whoever else seem to like the idea and then suddenly it's not temporary and it's actually permanent? Remember that temporary time when VAT went down to 15%, then went up temporarily to 20%, before they reckoned it would go back down to 17.5? Yeah, we're still waiting for that temporary measure to end, aren't we, after all these years? They reckon, though, it's apparently to help to clear up the city centre traffic, to give the air a little bit of a breather, shall we say, and make sure buses run like clockwork. Well, I don't know about you, but if they're having problems with their buses, then shouldn't they just add more buses? I mean, that seems like the logical sense to me, but of course that means they'd have to spend more money, the bus companies I mean, which I'm guessing they wouldn't want to do, but who knows, I could be wrong. And remember, of course, Christmas is just round the corner. The council has apparently been very busy setting up automatic number plate recognition cameras and updating road signs to give everyone a heads up. They of course reckon that this measure will make Oxford cleaner and easier to get around, and they're even apparently throwing in a free park and ride service to help people adjust, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that is going to stay free forever, is it? Because of that magical word, adjust. Councillor Andrew Grant, though, is all about it, saying it's a big step towards a greener, more accessible Oxford. Well, hang on a minute. How can it be more accessible if you're slapping on a daily charge? And if he's quite keen about it, then I'm sure he's going to want it more than just temporary, eh? But he's apparently hopeful that it will cut down on queues, improve air quality, and make transport more reliable just in time for the festive rush. But I've got a feeling it's not going to do any of them, no matter how much they change things. But anyway, not everyone is on board, though, surprisingly. Well, it's no surprise to me. Locals and business owners are worried about the extra cost, especially with the cost of living crisis. An opposition group, though, Open Roads for Oxford, is certainly peed off about it and has threatened legal action, saying that the council didn't actually really listen to public feedback. One name a council that does, eh? But they've sent a letter giving the council until October the 21st to respond. And Paul Major, who runs the Pens Plus in Oxford, is frustrated as well, saying that the council's ignoring valid concerns. He's not the only one, because Emily Skaysbrook, who owns Hoyles, is hoping the council will rethink this before it puts a strain on everyone, and if not, they're ready to take legal action as well, apparently. Meanwhile, though, over the M5 motorway, drivers are in for another surprise. A new 50-mile-an-hour speed limit is rolling out, and if you break it, you're going to be looking at up to £1,000 fine, which I don't know about you, but that is a bit steep, isn't it? And this is all happening because of some major work starting October the 26th, near Junction 26 for Wellington. And apparently they're doing all sorts of things, you know, like de-sitting ditches, resurfacing and fixing drainage, apparently, to tackle flooding issues. This, though, is a £5.9 million project that's set to last until February 2026. So unfortunately, it looks like we got to keep out for those road signs and, slow down there, I suppose. Anyway, what do you reckon about this? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll be back very soon with some more videos. So make sure you click the subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next one.